Hello everyone, my name is Erdem Alaca. I am the department head of mechanical engineering at Koç University. I received my BS degree in mechanical engineering from Boğaziçi University, Istanbul in 1997, and my MS and PhD degrees from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign in 1999 and 2003, respectively. Since 2004, I have been working as a faculty member at Koç University, conducting research on small-scale mechanics, including micro and nano electromechanical systems and their sensor applications. Probably most important aspect of Koç University is the fact that it is a research university. So this is reflected in all aspects of everyday life, which includes classroom instruction, research in the lab, and even your daily conversations over coffee breaks. Being a student at a research university makes a great difference. Imagine taking courses from the faculty which are conducting research at the forefronts of their respective fields. So this becomes not a mere repetition of textbook information, but you are exposed to a very different approach to the field from someone who is basically actively generating knowledge in that field. So this makes an immense difference in your classroom experience. In addition, which is equally important, is the opportunity for undergraduate students to be directly engaged in research. And this is serious business because as an undergrad, you can basically conduct active research in a lab in collaboration with a PhD student, helping him to retrieve data or helping him to prepare his samples. And starting with these basics, you slowly start going up the ladder, and at one point you will notice you have your own project and you're directly generating data on your own. So this becomes a very significant source of expertise for you. At the end of your 4-year stay at the university, you can become a co-inventor in a patent or a co-author in a paper. So those aspects are very important when it comes to graduate school applications. Not only applications, but it will also affect your future career a lot. With reaping all the benefits from this research, you will have a lot higher technical maturity by the time you graduate. In such an environment, being interdisciplinary is very crucial. We have students from other departments taking mechanical engineering courses, and similarly, our mechanical engineering students are free to explore and take courses from other fields. You will realize that a significant portion of our curriculum is dedicated to free electives. So which means that you have a lot of flexibility in structuring your own curriculum. So based on your fields of interest, you can take courses from other engineering or science departments, or if you would like to focus on a field, say from design or from social sciences or from administrative sciences, you are free to take those courses as well. Now, this interdisciplinary approach is very well reflected in our core program as well. Well, the mechanical engineering program at Koç University is unique in its structure. So if you take a look at our curriculum, you will realize that there is a lot of freedom for you to develop along your personal lines of interest. So, for example, if you would like to focus on a specific field related to energy or design or robotics, mechatronics, or micro and nano electromechanical systems, you are given the opportunity to develop your own curriculum by taking courses in these fields. So how does it work? Well, there are a variety of mechanisms. First, we have track programs where you are given a set of elective courses from which you choose. At the end, you are given a certificate along with your diploma. So this is a more structured way, so to speak. A second approach is more flexible, where you can pick up those elective courses in parallel with your personal preference. And finally, there is the double degree opportunity where you can combine your expertise in mechanical engineering with a second field. This ease of curriculum development is further facilitated by easy access to faculty members. So we place a lot of importance on the accessibility of the faculty members, and you can have direct access to the expertise of your advisor. And not only your advisor, but you have the ability to engage in daily conversations with graduate students who are your assistants or who are working in the labs, and in an environment which places importance on creativity and interdisciplinary work. You can find a lot of venues to develop yourself. And last but not least, you have the ability to work in research labs. And apart from the classroom work, this is probably the most important way of improving your technical maturity and learning how to generate knowledge. So all of a sudden, you transform into a researcher from a simple, say, recipient of knowledge. From a passive learner, you transform into someone who is actively participating in research. So this is also a unique aspect in the academic life of Koç University. Well, I would also like to emphasize the international environment in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. If you take a look at faculty profile, you will see that most of research is conducted in collaboration with international institutes, with international projects. So this gives you an opportunity to become a part of this international environment and increase your exposure to international research and widen your network. And this becomes very crucial when you plan to apply for graduate school in your senior year. When it comes to the graduate school, there are two options for mechanical engineering graduates. Some of our students prefer to stay at Koç University and continue their research and evolve their research into a more in-depth study with their MS and PhD thesis. So this happens through our Graduate School of Sciences and Engineering at Koç University. And especially for those who started their research during their BS as a part of their work study, they find it a lot more beneficial to stay at Koç University because it becomes a very productive thesis. So at the end of this path, once they finish their PhD at Koç University, they go and join leading institutions as postdocs or as faculty members. So this is path number one. And those students who prefer to go abroad also enroll in leading institutions for their MS and PhD studies. And you can take a look at our profile, at our graduates' profile. You will find them all over the place in US and in Europe doing cutting-edge research in the leading institutions. Our students are engaged in 2 summer internships during their stay here, so which gives them a pretty good perspective on the opportunities for engineers in industry. And equipped with this perspective, our international alumni proceed with their career in various sectors. So these include, most of all, energy, health, and automotive. And then there are, of course, many other sectors, including finance, marketing, etc., which are outside engineering. But if you plan to have a career in such paths, you will have a lot of opportunity at Koç University to develop your skills in those fields as well, using your elective courses in a smart fashion. But staying in engineering, some of our alumni stay in Turkey, and some prefer to go back home, but also a significant portion go abroad and build their career there. And there is also a growing number of our graduates who prefer to establish themselves in the entrepreneurial field. So they found these small tech companies, and they prefer to found small tech companies and move to those parts of the world which give you the best opportunities for funding. For me, Koç University is the place to conduct engineering research. So with this, I would like to thank you for listening, and all of our faculty members look forward to welcoming you in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and we look forward to working with you both in the classroom and in the labs.